Is clutter weighing you down? For me, it felt like carrying an elephant on my shoulders. Clutter not only fills your home, but also occupies your mind and heart, turning simple tasks into challenging ones. Why wait any longer? Let's declutter and start living our best lives. Today's video is not about decluttering my fridge and bathroom. I mean, yes, I'm doing it, but there's something else I'm showing you too. It's about showing you how much easier it is to use my space now that I don't have to fight clutter while cooking or making treats for my family. When your space is clear, it's simpler to clean and maintain. Decluttering changes the way you think, the way you move, and enjoy your surroundings. Suddenly, your everyday life isn't just a series of chores. It becomes more enjoyable and manageable. I want you to feel the same sense of ease and joy. I believe in you. I do. I believe in you. Set a goal and make it a reality. You've got this, my sweet friend. You have got this. You know, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you're decluttering, what areas of your home are you tackling first? Or if you are a pro, do you have any tips or tricks that have helped you with decluttering? Remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. Come share your journey with me and let's support each other along the way. You know I'm here cheering for you every single step of the way. And not only am I cheering for you, Lucky's cheering you on too. Look, I'll admit when I first started decluttering, I was feeling super overwhelmed. It felt like a never-ending task and I didn't know where to begin. But I quickly realized that breaking it down into small manageable steps made all the difference. Start with one drawer, one shelf, or one corner of a room. Celebrate those small victories because they add up to big changes. Something else that I've heard that helps people a lot is setting aside just 15 minutes a day for decluttering. You'd be amazed at how much you can accomplish in that short amount of time. Set a timer and focus on one area and see the transformation unfold. It's incredible how those daily efforts can lead to a completely new environment. Or how about this? When you're decluttering, ask yourself, do I really need this? Does this bring me joy? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. Donate your items that are in good condition. Recycle what you can and throw away the rest. Remember, the goal is to create a space that serves you and your family, not to hold on to things out of obligation or guilt. And Lord knows that I am good for holding on to things out of feeling obligation and guilt. I am so guilty of that. Involving your family can also make a big difference. Make it a fun activity with your kids or your partner. Turn on some music and make a game out of it. And work together to create a clutter-free home. It's great when everybody's on board. And it's a great way to teach children the value of organization and simplicity so that they can bring that throughout the rest of their life. Last, keep in mind that decluttering is a journey, not a one-time event. Maintenance is key, and once you've decluttered an area, spend a few minutes each day keeping it tidy. This way, your hard work continues to pay off, and your home remains a sanctuary of peace and order. Decluttering has been a game changer for me, and I know it can be for you too. Start small, stay consistent, you know, all the things that people say about decluttering, but it's all true. I know because I'm currently living it. Your home will thank you and you'll feel so much lighter and at peace. I'm telling you, you can do this. You can. And if you've already done it, come on here and give our community some tips. Give them encouragement, just like you have me along the way. They will appreciate it more than you know. And now I want to tell you a quick little story about what happened today, talking about decluttering and donating. Since I've moved into this house, I have, on a yearly basis, put things out curbside, out back by the highway out behind my house. It's not a highway, but it leads to the highway. And we put it out back, and we see people come pick things up. When Bella outgrew and got bored of her Barbie dream house, out back it went. And I've put numerous amounts of clothing and even brand new shoes and all kinds of things out back. And I didn't expect a thank you. I just hoped that whoever took the stuff could use it and it gave them joy. Well, today I opened my mailbox and there was a card inside the mailbox. It was addressed to our family at our address, and I opened it up and I thought it was like one of those scam things where you're invited to go to some type of a thing where they do a speech and they want you to buy into something and they give you a free tablet after you've been there for like 6 hours. But I opened it up and it was actually a thank you card from somebody that called themselves a neighborhood passerby, and they thanked me for all the things that I had been putting out back for free. And I will tell you, it touched my heart in a way that I cannot even explain. Giving that stuff away and getting that card was worth so much more than having it sit here in my house. And I don't know who sent the card, but whoever it was, I hope that they're blessed and that they know how much I appreciate their kind words to our family. On this night, I made a simple dinner in my newly decluttered kitchen, and it was so much easier and more enjoyable without the mess. I cooked penne with a jarred sauce and, frozen meatballs, which came together quickly and effortlessly. To complement the pasta, I unthawed a loaf of frozen French bread. I split it lengthwise and made garlic butter for delicious garlic bread. It was a quick and satisfying meal that the whole family loved. I chose to make a simple meal so that I'd have more time to declutter the bathroom, which was also one of my goals for the day. Decluttering the bathroom made it much easier to clean and use, just like the kitchen. Taking time to make quick, simple meals can be a game changer, especially after a busy day. You don't need elaborate recipes or a lot of ingredients to create something delicious. In fact, some of the best meals are the simplest ones. With a decluttered kitchen, everything is easier to find, and you have more counter space to work with. This makes the whole cooking process faster and less stressful. Believe me, I know. Plus, it gives you more time to spend with your family or to relax after dinner, or in my case, to get some videos done. I also wanted to make everyone a treat, so having a quick meal meant that I had extra time to do that. It's just little moments like these that make home life special. I encourage you to take a few nights a week to whip up something quick and simple. It could be a stir fry with fresh veggies, a pasta dish with a homemade or jarred sauce, or a hearty soup. Not only will you save some time, but you'll also enjoy the process a lot more in a clean and organized space. What are some of your favorite quick and easy meals? I'd love to hear your ideas and recipes in the comments. Between me and you, I need some new recipes. I have been making the same things for 30 years. So, do a girl a favor. Let's talk some more about decluttering. But let's go back a little bit to cleaning. How many of you find that when you clean, you will go from one room and you'll be cleaning there and you'll find something and you'll bring it to another room and you'll find things in there and you'll clean in there. And before you know it, you've gone around the whole house and you've been cleaning all day, but it legitimately looks like you've done nothing. Well, it's the same thing with decluttering. You have got to micro-focus on one place at a time. If you're focused on the kitchen, you focus there until the job is done, whether that takes you a day or hours or weeks or even months. I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers that are in the cleaning community that are decluttering, and I watch the more extreme cases that verge on hoarding, which, I don't like to label anybody, but it's exactly what it is. It's hoarding. And I see them going from room to room to room, or decluttering one little tiny space, and then the next time you see them, they're in a totally different room decluttering something else. When you're decluttering, if you want to see progress, for me, the progress comes in completing that one room, even if you cannot complete it in one day. You go back there and you focus there until there's nothing left, or there's very little left, or you're not sure what's left to declutter. That way, when you stand back and you look, you can see your progress. And seeing your progress means that you are hitting your goal. And your goal should be one space at a time. If I were to write a list about where I was going to declutter, I would list the room, and then I would list my micro focus areas, drawers, cabinets, one at a time, moving through the room so that you complete something even if you have to stop for that day. At least that's my take on it. I'm not going to sit here and say this is the first time I've ever decluttered my home. This is the first time that I've decluttered my home with a goal of staying clutter-free. And with staying clutter-free means that you are looking at what you're bringing in, if it's needed, if it's wanted, if you're just buying it because maybe you're bored, or you're buying it because you need some momentary satisfaction of getting something. A big problem for me, and it's terrible, is to move all the little junky things, the pens, the just random little cleaning things, and so forth and so on. That habit needs to stop. It's money you're throwing away. You're throwing it into a landfill. When you buy something and you choose to have it in your home, like I've said before, it's taking up real estate. When you bring one thing in, something else needs to go out. Otherwise, you're going to be running in the same circle over and over and over again, and the clutter will never be under control. Find different ways of finding happiness. For me, happiness is being able to walk into my kitchen in the morning and make a cup of coffee and not have to move cups and glasses and soda cans and whatever else might be there from the night before. Put your kitchen to bed every night. Clean it up, sweep up the floor, and be able to walk into that fresh space. And being clutter-free helps that. Now, I'm not saying that you have to get rid of every little thing that you own and that you shouldn't have things that you enjoy and you shouldn't have decor. What I'm saying is, if it does not spark joy, if you've got too much of one thing, let it go. If you can't let it go, make one designated space in your home where things live until you need them, or you realize that 6 months later or a year later that they haven't been touched and you gift them to somebody else. You have to declutter regularly. I get it. You think you did this big clutter and you're done and you're done, right? No. You need to make decluttering a regular habit rather than a one-time event. Set aside a time each week or month to go through different areas of your home. I've heard a lot of ladies on here say that they keep a bin aside to drop things in that need to be donated. And I think that's a great idea. Set a bin aside, pop things in it that you're not going to need, and when it's full, donate it. Give it away. Gift it to somebody else. It's going to spark joy. If it's no longer bringing you that joy, you no longer need it taking space up in your life. And let's quickly touch on the things that you decide to keep. When you decide to keep something, you need to know where it goes, where its home's going to be, where it's going to be returned every single time that you're done with it. Because if it doesn't have a home, then it really doesn't belong. And now we're going to get supper and we are going to sit down to eat. In comes my goofy boy. Horsing around as always, but he is the best helper and the kindest heart that I know. Bella, time to eat.
Would you make like 4 boxes of it?
2.
Why?
I don't know if one would be enough. Time to eat. There's not a lot of meatballs. Are you disappointed? Now, there's a couple of things I'd like you all to remember. One, Greg does not come get his plate because his walking is limited very limited. And Bella comes down a little bit after Trev and I are done getting our food out. This meal, though very simple, is one of Bella's absolute favorites. So I gladly make it for her. Another thing I want to pop in here is that you do not see Trevor or Bella or anybody helping a ton, because this channel is based on me and my life. I do show them randomly here and there. I assure you they are made to help out. You have seen me clean Bella's room a couple times, but we have nipped that problem and now she cleans her own room, so it'll be very rare that you see me going in there to clean her room anymore. So just know that everybody helps out that's able-bodied.
It's so unnecessary dwelling about the past, 'cause I know that God is good, He led me to where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like giving up, you're giving in, but everything happens for a reason. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're growing together. It's so unnecessary worrying about life. I might not have it all, but I know I'll be alright. He's gonna challenge me to be the best I can be, and to give back to those who need it. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're growing together. Sharpening iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. Calling us higher. Sharpening iron, calling me higher. Just like I am. Sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're coming together.
I feel that I am finally making routines, that I'm finally making forward steps, progress, and all the things. I've never been one for schedules. We've always been the kind of family that goes with the flow and things just move throughout the day in a natural sort of way, with the things scattered throughout our day that we have to do. We have to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have to get my husband's shots and meds and things that he needs. The dogs and cats need fed. There's homeschooling, there's cleaning, and the things all just sort of ebb and flow. Well, it's a lot easier to ebb and flow when everything's not in your way. And those things that get in your way, they can be really in your way. They make you not want to do things. Making a treat at night was not something I generally would want to do. Not that it's good for us. Nobody really needs 2 pans of brownies. But those 2 pans of brownies were a snack that would last over time. Matter of fact, most of them are still sitting in the refrigerator. And as you see here, I'm rinsing out the dishes, getting them ready for the next trip into the dishwasher, or if I decide to hand wash them, at least they're not covered in stuff. And now we're going to move on to the bathroom. The bathroom is going to need a good cleaning, and that will be done on the next day. But right now, I am going to focus just on the decluttering. What needs to stay, what needs to be given away, and what is absolute trash. And that's just what we're going to do. Do you remember this shelf from the other day? I did put it in my donate bag, but when I was cleaning, I realized that I was going to be needing it for the bathroom because I knew that most of the gray bins were going to go because they do not work out well. They're too narrow to reach into, and they're really inconvenient. Matter of fact, I decided not to keep any of the gray bins. So I grabbed the wire shelf out of the bag and kept it so that I could use it in the bathroom, since whoever made the cut in the bottom of the sink decided that they would make a huge cut in the bottom of the sink. The bathroom needs to be completely redone. Like I've told you before in many other videos, that when we came here, there was literally no floor. There were just boards laying over, studs, and I put the floor in, toilet, tub, and sink. Everything you see in here, it's sitting in here because I put it in when we moved in. Basically, we needed a functioning, running bathroom, so I just did the best I could with my YouTube knowledge and stuck it in here and got it going so that we would have what we needed to live here. Just popping in here to say I'm sorry that the camera angles are not the best. It's a very small bathroom. It's broken. It's too small. This one, perfect. This one, also good. I don't do my hair that often, but when I do, I like to have what I need to do it. And they don't take up that much room or space. And make sure if you're using heating products, you're always using a flat iron protection. Okay. Broken. It's going in the trash. Trash, 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 trash. I have 3 of these little bins, and the top one is full with stuff to put down back to the cover on this is broken. I'm tired of fighting with it. This is empty. That's not empty. Everything in the shower gets used. The empty toothpaste can go. These are supposed to be in my office. Trash. It goes back in my room basket. What's left on the sink, and what's left in the hair basket and the perfume basket. And tomorrow I'll be tackling cleaning the bathroom, not just decluttering it. But decluttering's good. If you feel like decluttering something, but you don't want to go big, maybe start with your bathroom. It's a pretty easy room to declutter, and everything's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to put this away in my room, and I'm going to go cut myself a brownie. I think I earned it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found some inspiration and some practical tips to help you on your decluttering journey. Remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. And if you were just here to watch, that's great too. But if you're decluttering along with me, you've got this. Take it one step at a time, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need support or encouragement. We're all in this together, and I believe in you. Please share your thoughts, questions, your own decluttering tips in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and try out some new recipes too. Until next time, take care. Keep creating a home that brings you joy. Sending you all my love and positive energy. See you in the next video. Happy cleaning.